Hey YouTube, this is Max Merc here, and today I will be showing you guys how to remove the ashtray assembly and cigarette lighter on your C-Class Mercedes W204. And this will apply to 2008 through 2014 C250s, C300s, and C350 models. So what you're going to want to do, well, first of all, this tutorial is going to show you how to remove the entire ashtray and cigarette lighter assembly, the entire thing. So what you're going to want to do is, first of all, remove your shift boot, like I showed you guys in my leather shift knob removal video and my wood trim removal. But same process, just put your fingers and lift it up just like that. Then turn this plastic piece on the bottom counterclockwise and just pull it right down. Sometimes it will require some force because the way Mercedes designed this, they made it pretty hard to get out at times. It's tricky. There we go. Once you get that down, you can just let it sit right there, and then take your shift knob and just pull it straight out. Be careful so you don't hit this piece right here. If you would like, you can insert your key and put the car into neutral, but I don't feel like doing that, as I can just do this. So then you're going to want to take this plastic piece right out and just set your whole shifter aside. Then what you're going to want to do is take out this plastic piece right here by just inserting your fingers right here and lifting up very nice and carefully so you don't scratch the wood trim. And there are two wire harnesses down here that you're going to want to remove by pushing down on these tabs. Just zoom out right there on these tabs. You click down on these tabs and then you just pull them out. Just like that. And this piece will come out and you can set that aside. Next we're going to want to remove this outer wood trim piece, and I'm going to start on this side. Doesn't matter which side you start on, but you want to do it on these top portions because you can't do it on the bottom, as this wood trim is wedged under this center console piece right here, this armrest. So I'm going to start on this right side, and you want to be nice and careful. Well, you want to use some force, but be nice and careful because the clips hold this in pretty tightly. So you're just going to want to, first of all, actually, you want to open your ashtray too, so you don't damage anything. And just lift up. Don't be afraid to use some force. You may think you're breaking it or bending it, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Actually, let's do this side. These clips really hold this wood down. There we go. You're going to want to just lift it up and then open it up for the other side as well. There we go, just like that. And you're going to slide this right out. And then you're going to set this aside. And then you want to remove this ashtray piece just by pressing downwards and then pulling out, as I'm about to do. So just press down and then pull it towards you, just like I just did. I'll do that again. So just press down and pull out. And then you can just lift this piece up. And these are the tabs that are holding it down, as you can see. Then you're going to want to unscrew these. I believe they're some sort of Torx screw or something like that, but I'm just going to use this. They're on both sides, as you can see right here. There's one right here, and one on this side, right there. And you're just going to remove this piece. And I'm going to use a hex wrench because I can't find my multi-piece screwdriver. And then you're going to set this aside somewhere. I'm just going to put this in my ashtray right there so it doesn't go anywhere. And then I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to put this in my ashtray as well. Sorry about that. There we go. And actually, no, I'm going to put these in my cup holder so I don't lose them. And now this whole piece is loose. And the way I'll be able to get it out is by closing the ashtray. Just zoom in right there. By closing this ashtray and then lifting it out nice and carefully. Actually, no, I'm going to open it. Lift it up carefully, as I'm doing right now. Just lift up the whole assembly. And then as you're going to want to get it as far as you can get it to go, then you're going to close it. Close it right now. Wait a minute, actually, my apologies. What you're going to want to do is insert your key into the ignition, put on your parking brake, turn your key to the second position, and put the car into neutral. And once you do that, you can lift the entire assembly right out. And underneath the ashtray assembly is going to be a harness, a wire harness, and you're just going to want to unplug it just like that. And then once you do that, you can go ahead and replace your ashtray assembly, your cigarette lighter, all that stuff is down here. If you have a malfunction with it, anything, you can remove this removable ashtray. Anyway, you can just use this for repairs, or you can do an ashtray delete, or wire an MP3 or an aux cable through there. Anything you want, you can be imaginative and creative with this. So once you do that, you can proceed to do whatever you want to do with your ashtray. And then to reinstall it, you're just going to want to go in reverse order and connect this this wire harness right into here until it clicks. And then you can just go ahead and slide it right back in. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, if your ashtray is opening very slowly, or it's just jammed or stuck or not working, under here is the little roller that you can spray some WD-40 or something into to make it work better. That's just a tip. And then you're going to just want to slide it back in. Be sure you don't scratch the wood surrounding this, the climate control system. And just put it right into its place. And then go ahead and reinstall these screwdrivers. So I'm going to do that right now. By hand. I'm going to do the same for the other side. And just going to make sure these are nice and tight. And once you do that, you can go ahead and take your wood or aluminum or maybe even carbon fiber ashtray piece right here and just slide that right on top. And then make sure it's nice and snug, just like so. Hold on. Make sure your ashtray is closed, by the way. And then just slide this piece right into here. Just like that. Make sure it's nice and flush the way it should be, because if it's not, then it won't open and close. So it's going to be loose, and the way you can reinstall it is by opening the ashtray and pushing in towards the climate control system. Just push it right in, and you're going to hear it click. And just make sure. And then it should be nice and tight, and the way it should be. It won't come out. After you do that, you're going to want to open it back up so you can reinstall this wood piece. And just slide that in. This side first. Make sure it's the skinny side down, and just slide it in. This side first. And make sure you don't close it on top of these wire harnesses, because that could damage them, and that's going to cost you a lot of money to fix the Mercedes dealership. So once this is in, you're going to want to just press these two sides down. Nice and tight. Then you can go ahead and close your ashtray if you like. That doesn't matter anymore. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then take this piece right here, this plastic piece, and make sure you have make sure you take note of which the blue side has the 4 prongs and the white side has the 3 prongs inside, and just reconnect it. Make sure it's the right one, because like I said, you don't want to damage this, as it could be costly. And then just push it in until it snaps into place and it locks in. Same thing for the blue side. It should light up to show that it's working, and you just push it right in, taking note not to scratch the wood trim, and you just press it nicely in, and it should be nice and tight. Last but not least, you're going to take your shifter, put this plastic piece right here first, this one, just plop that in, and then take your shift knob and push it in nice and tight, and then take this plastic piece, click it in until it clicks, and then turn it clockwise. After that, you can take this leather boot, put your car in park, and you're done. If this video helped you, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tutorials, tips and tricks, and videos just like this. Thanks for watching.